Thank you, Jerry, for that introduction. Hi, everybody. My name is Shelby Bowman, as Jerry said, and today we're going to be talking about enhancing your analytics. A little bit about myself. My name is Shelby Bowman, and I am a solutions architect here at Genware Computer Systems. I have been an architect I've been with the company for about 8 years, and I currently lead our NLG team. A little bit about Genware. We were founded in 1989 in South Africa and developing over the last 20 years to 4 locations throughout the world. We have offices in New Jersey, as well as Florida, Uruguay, and South Africa as well. And we even have a Data Shack office in London. At Genware, we are committed in providing successful end-to-end service, training, and audit capabilities to information-hungry companies. We adapt to your needs and provide you with the tools and services required and help you develop and implement solutions that enable you to make better decisions. Part of that solution is augmenting intelligence. Augmenting intelligence allows you to implement solutions that enable better decisions and faster actions. There are 3 main areas of data architecture that create a master solution. Data management, bringing together master data, data virtualization, and data catalogs. Then we have advanced analytics, which is about machine learning, data science, and streaming analytics. And then finally, we have data visualization that brings together natural language generation, or NLG, visual analytics, and enterprise reporting. We are currently a TIBCO Elite Partner and have been a partner since 2013 with over 100 customers and growing. In 2017, we won Partner of the Year Award in Digital Collaboration, and more recently in 2019, we received Partner of the Year Award in America's Analytics. We offer services in a variety of TIBCO products from TIBCO Spotfire to Statistica to Streambase and many more. We are also a partner with Automated Insights since 2013. Automated Insights have created the NLG platform called Wordsmith, where Genware is a value-added reseller and a systems integrator. Natural language can take data, find what's interesting and important, and communicate those insights into a simple text. Natural language can transform structured data into written narrative into any language, length, or design, all to fit the needs of your use case. NLG creates the ability to communicate information from individuals for any industry, any applications, such as financial services, healthcare, retail, to just name a few. Wordsmith works by taking structured data, passing it through an API, and publishing on the platform of your choice. You can publish anywhere from your web page to send emails, to text messages, and what we're going to be talking about today is publishing narratives directly into your dashboard. I would like to take a quick step back. If anybody has any questions throughout this call, you can ask them in the meeting, and any Genware representative will come and answer you. You can use narrative to make your data actionable and useful to anybody throughout your company. You can provide personalized communication to individual customers or team members, and you can increase user engagement and loyalty by providing a unique narrative based on each customer's unique data set and directly speak to the individual. You can also scale your content. You can use natural language to deliver narrative at an unprecedented scale. You can expand your operations by reaching new audiences never before possible with manual efforts alone. You can improve communication and experience within your organization. Lastly, you can improve internal reporting. You can automatically generate narratives from your dashboard data, enabling a faster path to insight and improved efficiency and decision-making. Next, what I would like to do is take a look at a few dashboards that Genware has developed and see how narrative has helped. So we can see here that we have our sales performance dashboard. What this dashboard does is highlight sales promotion performance throughout the U.S. We can see here that we've used map functionality that allows users to select a different state throughout the U.S. We have a few bar charts comparing year 1 and year 2 sales by the market. And then we have a scatter plot here that compares class sales versus brand sales for year 1 and year 2. Finally, we have our natural language. Here we can see at a high level of what's going on in our state's market, as well as some California highlights. Now what I can do is I can go ahead and I can select another state, such as Florida, and I can see our dashboard update for the following. What I would like to point out that this is actually a live feed to the Wordsmith platform using the API. Having a live feed can increase BI adoption by having narratives that respond in real time. Users are still encouraged to explore and investigate and interact with the dashboard, but all with the safety net of knowing they have easy to understand written analytics. Having narratives in a dashboard can provide another level of insight that charts may not offer. For example, with narrative, we can call out highlights for the market and such as who won the top prize for this year's promotion contest. A manager or an executive can use this information to specifically call the employee or call out this information in the next meeting. What's also nice about natural language is that you can offer it in any language. So here we have our English language for our English-speaking markets, but we also have Spanish, and it's an automatic update for our Spanish narrative, and we can see our dashboard is changing as well. We can also offer language in Afrikaans. Any language that you can speak in and you can write in, you can create narrative for. This easy to understand actionable narrative, the key highlights, and guide viewers through a dashboard can increase user engagement, result in better decision making across a wide range of data literacy levels in your organization. Next, I would like to take a look at another dashboard that we created, and this is our Namakoy Municipality Dashboard. Now, this client came to us with the request to help identify their shortcomings and help them increase revenue. What this dashboard provides is various services by municipality. So for example, we have 4 services here, and let's go ahead and let's select water. Now we have our water service. We can see here our revenue and expenses and our outstanding balance. We can see how much has been invoiced, how much payment did we receive, and what is the cost of this. So let's say we want to take a little investigation into revenue versus cost, and I select that API, and now I can take a look into our division head dashboard. What this is telling us is how much is the outstanding balance by town, where are those areas located, and our top 10 accounts for those outstanding balances. Now let's take a little deeper dive into sign costs and see which outstanding balances have the top 10 accounts and where they're located. And let's take a look into their top account and see where we can do to help retrieve more money. We have now additional information that allows us to get information by account, our customer address. We can see here that we have our opening balance, how much has been invoiced, and where did we receive payment. This information allows the customer or the client to come in and see exactly who they have to contact. Now with all this information, it did take a few minutes to get down to this level, but with having narrative in our overview dashboard, we can clearly see exactly what's going on. The overview of the narrative takes the guesswork out of who, what, and where, and is told exactly what to look for. This narrative helps users see where the issues are and what specific accounts to address. So we did see as we were investigating that Steinkopf was one of our higher accounts. How much did they have a balance? And who are their top accounts? Now I would like to say that you can create a story for all team members and be told the same story in which they understand. Now, Namakwa is located in South Africa, so we also provided the same narrative in Afrikaans. In addition, having an overview of narratives allow analysts to spend time on higher value tasks rather than possibly taking additional time to explain how to navigate the dashboard. There is a comfort of knowing that what the users are reading is accurate because your analysts are the ones that are creating the narrative. You can create the narrative exactly specific to your use case and make it as though a human wrote one each individually. The specific insights and writing style and the structure of narrative varies dependent upon the audience as well as the context intended for the purpose of the content. What I'd like to talk about now is a little bit more detail into what kind of challenges different companies face that we have seen in our different clients that we've worked with. By adding narrative, we can have clients resolve these issues. For example, dashboards can make complete sense to the creator. However, it can leave the manager or executive confused or overwhelmed. The analyst or data scientist might have spent time to manually summarize these findings. Since the analyst is the one that writes this narrative, and having the narratives directly in your dashboard, you can certainly gain back time on both sides for the analyst and the end users. Dashboards present data and not recommendations. No matter how much data a dashboard can have, at the end of the day, it is good as the business decisions that come from it. When you have all of this data, you can have executive overload where they're constantly providing different recommendations towards their end users. You can take this text and you can provide recommendations to the end users, reducing that overload. Finally, interpretation can quickly become inconsistent. We can all look at the same dashboard and analyze these different charts and get a different message. The lack of uniformity can become a liability and a resource drain. Because you are controlling the message in your narrative, you can get one clear, concise message across to the entire team. So you think about why else might you add narratives to your dashboard. You want your dashboards to tell a story. Using NLG, every dashboard user is empowered with the written explanation of key insights along the data visualizations. As the data experts drill down into the various charts and graphs, the narratives update in real time and explain exactly what they need to about the relevant metrics. Based on business priorities defined, Wordsmith is able to incorporate the critical parts of visual elements into a single narrative. You can summarize the cumulative effect on data points as they change and generate recommendations deduced from the data as a whole. Because Wordsmith examines the data behind the dashboard, the generated reports can highlight insights that can easily be overlooked. We have seen when we develop for various companies, we have seen these 4 main topics be the most useful when creating narrative. We have descriptive, exactly what's going on in your dashboard. You have very factual statements saying sales increased by 12% compared to last quarter. And Wordsmith will be able to decipher based on rules and conditions that you build to say whether sales increased or decreased or stayed the same. You also have diagnostic. Why is this happening? We always want to know the reason why we had a decrease in sales or why we had an increase in sales. Wordsmith can take that data from the dashboard and provide that information. We also use predictive. What happens if these trends continue? If things don't change, will they be a good effect or a bad effect? And finally, prescriptive, suggestions on what to do. Consider creating a new promotion to generate additional sales. You can use this as an example to say what the users can do or what the end users can do to help improve sales in the long run. As we wrap up, I wanted to share my information here, and I also wanted to give a high-level summary of what we talked about today. You know, we have these charts and their graphs, and they're incredibly useful to depicting the health of a business and dashboards. with complex visualizations can overwhelm viewers who aren't data scientists or experts on the specific data that they're viewing. With tons of information to parse through a dashboard, it's hard to confidently know what matters and what you need to do about it. On top of that, allowing dashboard intimidation to spread through your organization can create lack of engagement with your analytics, causing inefficient and ill-informed decision-making. The speed and efficiency of creating narrative with NLG or natural language is beneficial for any industry or use case that requires large amounts of unique content, whether that's for the benefit of search engine optimization, customer relationships, or internal communication. If you'd like to learn how to implement NLG into your BI platform, feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to set up some time for your team. You can also ask a question in the chat here and a Genware representative will be able to assist you. Thank you all so much for your time today. I hope you learned a little bit about natural language generation and how it can assist you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.